Are you serious? Are you serious? It's getting very serious. And yesterday, major earthquakes hitting West Yellowstone, Montana. The Yellowstone Super-volcano, apparently alive and rumbling, and it's sparking some fears of a massive Yellowstone National Park, that super-volcano eruption. Matter of fact, here's some reports coming in. Fears for Yellowstone super-volcano eruption have been sparked after a swarm of 10 earthquakes struck the seismic, the Richter scale, recording these very volatile situation developing at the U.S. National Park. It took place yesterday after 10 strong earthquakes. Yellowstone has been hit with 10 earthquakes, setting alarm bells ringing with the park's fearsome supervolcano already under strain, according to one expert. And while all the quakes were relatively small, they were, in there between 2.5 and 2.9, those are still 10 separate quakes, all in that area, especially near Maple Creek, which brings a lot of concern here. Below the surface of the park lies the fearsome Yellowstone caldera, a supervolcano which has last erupted many thousands of years ago. But experts warn it erupts roughly is due, and the geologists are claiming it's already showing signs it could be ready to blow again. Yesterday's earthquake, roughly 20 miles from the supervolcano, will add to concerns of the imminent devastating eruption. This is a massive supervolcano, folks, and I mean massive. Now, earlier this week, seismologists came and they say the site is under strain. They say the strain signals is larger than would be expected if the crust under Yellowstone were completely solid. However, these findings are no cause for alarm, they're saying, and reflect the expected measures of a volcano which has been building up for many years. In Wyoming, though, the volcano were to erupt, an estimated 87,000 people would be killed instantly. 2/3 of the United States would immediately be made uninhabitable due to huge ash clouds sparking rapid climate change. Massive destruction would come if this thing was to blow. It would be catastrophic. It would be cataclysmic. It would be near extinction of the entire United States, 2/3 for sure, and it would affect the entire Western Hemisphere and the globe if this supervolcano erupted. Well, we've been watching it for years. It is certainly volatile. A lot of earthquakes, a lot of different heat sometimes rises as the magma is moving and shifting. Animals have fled the area. Herds of bison, buffalo, herds of bison, elk, antelope, deer, getting out of there over a period of time is certainly a grave concern. But we know in this, the Bible tells us in 2 Peter chapter 3 that the earth is going to experience a catastrophic, cataclysmic events of a biblical proportion where the earth is going to melt with fervent heat, and there's going to be tremendous turmoil, and the wrath of God is going to be poured out. And maybe that's what happens. Maybe that's what Yellowstone is all about. It's the preparing for the judgment of God, the wrath of God that will eventually take place on this planet. I don't plan on being here then, and if you're a born-again Christian, I'm sure you're not going to be here either, because the Lord hasn't appointed us unto wrath. But that doesn't mean that Yellowstone is part of the wrath of God. It could be just a precursor. It could be a massive explosion, and that brings chaos to the world. But one thing's for sure, you want to give your life to Jesus Christ. Folks, are you serious? Get some coffee. Calm down this morning. We're going to have a great broadcast. The Middle East, wow. Israel, the war of words between Israel and Iran really heating up. It will involve everybody. Hezbollah, Hamas, rockets flying out of Gaza. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Middle East in the state of madness. We'll talk about today in our live broadcast. Are you saved? Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're running out of time.